here we go. The pick and ban stage is about to begin. Let's see what we have going right away.
All right, into the pick ban phase. Let's see who. I'm so out of touch with the meta right now, Mr. Dex stand-ups. Who is OP champion these days? I don't think it's Quinn. I really don't think so. But who do you think is like one of these OP must ban champion in 2025 towards the end of the season?
I mean, I don't think it's Quinn for real, definitely. But most of these players they have information about each other, so they might be target banning. I'm not sure who plays Quinn on Zinc Fence clan side. Sorry, Team MMC. Why I'm saying Zinc Fence? Team MMC. But we see two bans going out. We see Quinn for the top lane, Quinn for Street Gankers, and who's that again? Kindred. I don't know if that was targeted
that looks like Kindred.
against.
That's definitely a target ban. Definitely a target ban. Not something you see being banned very frequently. So they must have done some research on the enemy team and figured that they don't want to go up against this Kindred. And then following up with the Kindred ban, we have a Misfortune ban. Yeah, Misfortune is pretty standard AD carry, one of the easier AD carry to pilot. Especially in the lower elos where I am currently, at down in the depths. So I am not opposed to this ban at all.
Hey yo, welcome and thank you for the subscription. I think that was. Oh, the follow. Thank you, Japo.
Follow, yeah, that was the follow. That's Japodan or Japodan. Yes, big up yourself, Japodan. One
Yeah,
go.
man. So, okay. I was about to ask who's gonna be the first pick. We see the Diana coming out. I'm very excited about that because Diana is my main. I have some
paying
clips
homage to Dex stand-ups, man. You know what? I think what happened. These people know that you're hosting this tournament, and they want to try to buy some favor points. So let me just lock in Diana. Let's just lock in Diana and try to impress Mr. Dexter. And so it's being a Diana expert. How would you rank this champion in this latter part of the season, Dexter?
She is still very OP in the mid lane and in the jungle. I mainly play her jungle. She has some really decent combos that you can use to delete your opponent easily. She has strong skirmishing power, so definitely a great first pick.
Yeah, and I guess I'm not sure which team is on which side. Apologies for that, but it seemed like somebody said, "Let me just one up and try to impress Dexter and even more, and let me lock in Echo." I don't know what you've been feeding these guys, Dexter, but I think they're slowly transforming into use for some reason. Echo, another lock in, one of your favorite champions at that too.
Well, 3 out of 4 right now because I also play Jin in the bot lane. So my main right now, if you look at my mastery, it's Diana, Echo, then Jin.
Oh, wow.
And I'm super happy to see what will happen in this game. We have an action locked in. That revive will definitely come through really nice for this team here.
Yeah, definitely. I love the comp so far. They've seemed well balanced, well rounded, well thought out. So yeah, I like what I'm seeing so far. I'm wondering if someone is gonna lock in one of my champions next. At least give me a little shout out, bro. Now move so.
But isn't the Ash there?
Yeah, I do play a little bit of Ash, but people who know me from way back before Jay-Z by the Maybach, they know that I am a Siva Tristana, fanatic, from ever since. So
yeah.
I want to shout out the people in the chat, by the way, while we have this little bit of a downtime. Big up Venosphere. I remember this dude. This dude has been locked in for a minute now. Zana in there. To big up yourself, Zana. We'll see you when I forget you.
Yeah, man, big up Zana. You can go ahead and lock in the prediction so we can see who the masses believe will win this one.
Yeah. And then another couple of bands came in, while we were ranting and, I was, being salty about no one picking any of my champions. They actually banned Urgot, Nocturne, and Darius, all strong picks, especially in the depths where I'm currently residing. We find these champions being banned a lot, so not opposed to these bands at all. I like seeing these bands. I think this is a good direction. And the final ban is Morgana, trying to get rid of that
That
spell shield.
perma CC.
Yeah, and don't remind me, man. CC has become such a I don't even know how to describe it in this game right now. You'll be locked up for literally 5-10 seconds, and you just wake up to a gray screen. You could probably take a nap, wake up, and you're still under CC. So it is being a problem.
Yeah.
Let's see who they did. Oh, they locked in Alistair Dexton. What do you think about that right now?
Well, they definitely need some form of frontliner engage, and Alistar is the #1 engage support right now. I know the Leona mains might say I'm incorrect, but for a tank to be able to go in, have 3 different forms of CC plus his ultimate to keep him safe and live forever, that I don't think he can go better than that.
Oh, definitely, man. Oh, look, that Amumu hover. This is actually not a bad pick right here. Oh, okay, they switched over to Zinzao. So Zinzao, I did watch. A lot of people think I've been just ghosting, not paying attention to the League of Legends scenes, which is 99.9% true. But for the other 0.1%, I was watching a lot of League of Legends, especially Worlds. I did check out a lot of the games at Worlds, and Zinzao has been crazy this season, man. He is one of the top junglers this season. And I am very intrigued to see like how Mr. High Frequency pilots this Zinzao champion.
All right. That's the final lock-in, right?
Yes, sir. And it's Ornn. Yeah, Ornn lock-in to kind of round out the comp. So yeah, so far I do like both these comps. If I'm really going to rank or what I'm really looking for is on like I said, I'm unprepared a little bit, but Mr. J Deadshot, I think he's what Street Gankers. So the Street Gankers, they seem to be lacking a little bit of range, mostly melee champions. So they are going to be able to try. They're gonna need to try to get on top of no did they pause? Why? They're going to need to be able to get on top of the carries from the enemy team, and I'm not sure how they're going to do it. I know Diana can probably hop in and do some serious damage, but if the team has managed to kite out, it's going to be a tough one, reaching the back line. What do you think about that, Mr. Dex?
Yeah, I definitely think that they're gonna try very hard to get on the action on the Ashe, and with 2 beefy frontline in the Ornn and the Alistar, Echo can always get in and get out. Seems like it's gonna be an uphill battle for Street Gankers, but can't count them out. Can't count them out at all. I'm looking for something.
Okay, so game has already commenced. That was really quick, a quick turnaround. This is actually much faster than I'm accustomed to Dex. Usually it's the queue time has been like the load time is always very very lengthy, but it's good to see the game locked in.
Yes, I am disabled stream delay, so I'm actually going to add a delay now. So everyone in the chat, you will notice a delay. So we should be fine.
All right, that's what's up. Can you remind me of these controls? Because I remember we were able to zoom out a little bit more. How do I?
I tried and it wasn't zooming today. It should be Control-Shift-Z. Oh, okay, it works now.
Oh, it works for me. Okay, beautiful. That worked. Yeah,
it finally works.
Yeah, it just needed for me to ask, and then it just locked in.
Yes. All right, so we see the red team setting up for. Hold on.
Yeah, they're kind of like brush hugging right there, Mr. Dex. Is that what I'm seeing right there?
I just need to enable some stuff on my overlay.
Oh, okay. We need to sync up before, oh, looks like there's going to be a little bit of action. Oh, Thresh with the hook right there, doing a little bit of early poke level 1. I'm not really a fan of fighting with Ashe, level 1. She can kite so well. And look, oh my God, ignited. They're going for the kill. All right, exhaust drop. One more auto. Oh, he barrier. That was a good beat from Mr. JD Deadshot. I taught you well, sir. By that I mean I taught you nothing. And the fight is still going on for some reason. These guys are just eager for the kill, man. Oh, what? Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Oh, no.
Why he switched targets? Oh, that's why.
Bro,
but
these guys,
that's a trade.
These guys are bloodthirsty, Mr. Dex. Bloodthirsty.
Very bloodthirsty.
Yeah, the minions haven't even spawned yet, and these guys are going at it, man. Like, you know, like two, you know. I don't want to say.
Oh wait, it's a Diana mid. I absolutely hate this matchup versus Action. Especially with his, I think he has a passive where every 3 shots he gets a shield.
Yeah, I mean, I did kind of call that bot lane, that level 1 bot lane, man. I mean, I always hate, you know, fighting the Ashe, you know, level 1, because the kite is just so good for her level 1 because of the constant slows on her auto attack. So yeah, maybe should have taken a little bit of you know, chip damage and backed up and you know, waited for the minions. The Fantasy going in. Where are these names coming from, bro? Fantasy, Neo Magnum.
It's Jamaicans, you know. We always come up with some very interesting names.
No, definitely. Definitely. Bot lane is kind of in a lull position. Pushing back towards MCM. I remember the team now. MCM.
What am I?
These guys are chatting up next. I don't know if you're looking at the chat, man. They're, you know, they're asking about who lives where and, you know, trying to visit each other after the game.
I disabled chat because, you know, this is.
Yeah, you know me. I always look for the banter. You know, the back and forth. So.
All right, I'm gonna enable the chat. Give me a minute. But go ahead, take us through what is happening here.
Yeah, so junglers are bot side, looking like they're, you know, trying to fight over this Scuttle Crab, but it was picked up by MCM, Mr. Shock Kid. He picked up that bot lane Scuttle, and he looks like he's going to path towards fight here in top lane. I mean, these guys are just non-stop fighting, man. Ornn had to flash out of that one, and Mordekaiser, you know, burnt the flash. Should be able to pick up a kill if Ornn decides to stick around. I would just maybe recall, but, you know, I'm not playing, so maybe he wants to, you know, run it down. That's another option. Okay, so he decided to stick around, just looking at the minimap.
Let me go out some fires in the meantime.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. All right, just a little bit of downtime right now. Everyone is just farming up, trying to get those items. Thresh tried for a hook, but you know, blocked by a minion. And you know, Ashe is just, you know, Alistair went in for the pulverized knockup. Well, these guys are actually pretty impressive, man. Back in my days, you know, at the gold, silver level, you know, we didn't even know about wave control or anything like that. But these guys, Mr. White Raven, is controlling the lane pretty well. Well,
he should be. He's actually up versus a silver 3 ADC. Well, gold 3 ADC, but gold in flex. I don't know if that counts. But
yeah, and Thresh is going for the. Oh my gosh, that was a nice attempt at the Ashe, but Ashe managed to just step behind the minion, and they're gonna walk him down like the dog he is. Oh my gosh, man, this guy is going to get it. All right, managed to survive. Managed to survive.
Okay.
Managed to survive. Didn't have enough damage to take out the. Oh my! Diana went in for the. Oh, he's dead. I think he's dead, bro. He's dead. Solo bolo. Oh my god. Nice. That was a quick combo. I guess that's why you love Diana, ain't it, Dexter?
Oh yes.
And the junglers are going at it. Zinzao actually has a level up, but, you know, decides to walk it off. I'm not trying to commit to that fight.
All right, so it seems a bit settled right now. I forgot who is top lane. They have Mordekaiser versus
Neo Magnum and Fantasy, and Mordekaiser into Ornn. And you know, while we have this little downtime, I loved you know, White Raven and Empress Kiana, you know, pushed out that bot lane, and now they're, you know, helping their jungler to pick up you know, the dragon. Something that you complain constantly about when we play together, Dexter, and always
I get no help, man.
yeah, bro, my waves are more important than your dragon, bro. I'm so sorry. But yeah, you know, they have a very committed bot lane trying to help out their jungle, and they did manage to pick up that first dragon at around the 7-minute mark. So if they can manage to pick up these dragons, they can probably pick up Soul you know, pretty early out in the game. Oh, Diana is going in again to the action. Oh my god, this action is taking a beating, bro. Like, I think one more combo and he's probably dead.
Yeah. I think you're ahead of me, as usual.
Okay, so I'm at 725, 26, 27,
Yeah.
28, 29, 30.
Yeah, we're leveled now.
Level. Bro, these guys are really, you know, good at, you know, controlling the wave, man. They're keeping the wave, you know, as far into the lane as possible, forcing this immobile carriage in to, you know, walk up, and he's already on the back foot. Well, at least in score, but not really in items. I think Jin is in a solid spot to fight if they try. You know, he has a pickaxe and a longsword. You know, perfect fighting items. Oh my god, this is a kill right here, bro. Don't run, Baba boy. Oh, okay, he decides to walk away. Alistair went in for the poke, and they're going in, man.
JD,
nice.
nice.
I think JD wins this. He wins this.
What is it?
Yeah, he wins this.
He's not doing anything.
Oh, okay, and the camera panned over. So I'm assuming that they live. And Mordekaiser and Ornn going at it, but he has some help. Unfair and advantage from the jungler. I think he's dead, man. He's definitely dead. And boom. Feats of warfare claimed by the
Street Gankers.
Street Gankers.
SPG versus MMC.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed in that bot lane play, man. I thought that was definitely a kill if JD had committed, you know, but I guess that early Echo is getting his... Oh my gosh, yeah, they're beating them down, man. I can tell who is the superior jungler slash up laner right now. They're giving them a beating. Yeah. But yeah, back to the whole bot lane situation. I felt like JD, you know, could have you know, be a little bit more aggressive. I think he was in a good position. Ash was only on a dagger and boots, and he had pickaxe, longsword. I think if he had committed to that, I think they could have, you know, picked up a kill. But you know, not knowing, you know, the damage of his champion is probably you know, why he didn't feel comfortable. You know, especially having lost that early level 1 fight. He's a little bit
scared.
You know, scared, you know, being a little bit of cowardly the cowardly dog. Courage the cowardly dog.
Coward the courage the dog.
Yes, or, you know, even better.
One thing I should say though, that my Echo jungle hasn't been good this season. I'm not sure why. I think I don't like this, the item pathing. I feel like he's just too squishy. And if you don't get ahead early, then you know you're not gonna do great in the game. But you know, this is not me playing Echo, so let's see if who's playing Echo again?
Echo is being Shock Kid.
Shock Kid.
Mr. Shock Kid, you know, I'm assuming it's a Mr. I don't know how he identifies or they identify.
We don't identify in Jamaica. Whatever Oman has, that is what we... You know, let me not say those things. Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, but you know, a little bit of downtime, you know, not a lot of fighting going on. You know, Echo taking some poke, everyone just trying to farm up, man. But just looking at the CS numbers, you know, this game, you know, pretty close, you know, within like a 9-10 range. No big leads. You know, just some minor leads here and there. But you know, the kill lead is in favor of Street Gankers. They are the bloodthirsty team. They're going for these kills, and Diana goes in, and I think this action is dead, man. Flash to his demise, and the bot lane is fighting again. Ash is going in. Thresh does not have flash. He's definitely dead here. There's no way you're getting out of this, bro. No way, man. Just wrap it up, man. You know, dig the grave. Throw some dirt over it. You're good. Jhin opening up, you know, just doing a little bit of chip damage, but I don't think he expected it to right here.
Yeah, but Alistar just took that skill from his ADC, and the jungler tried to set that up very nicely.
Yeah, that reminded me of a certain support player that I play with from time to time. I won't say names, but I'm pretty sure that that particular person is in the chat. So.
Oh wow!
You know, big up yourself.
Yeah, big up yourself. The best support in JA.
Himself in the chat. I see him, you know, shouting out demands again. Hey, Deo. Who is Deo? I don't know which one of these guys is Deo. Who is Deo? Let me sub him out ASAP.
It's Deo, but Deo is not on this.
Oh, it's the Jhin. So they want to bench the Jhin. No, come on, man. Why are you guys so toxic, bro? I want to with my people, they're toxic. Bad.
Bad.
And there's looks like it's going to be a fight, a 2v4, actually a 3v4 for this second Drake, and they're going to risk it all for the biscuit. Zinza went in, he picked it up, but he's as dead as the dog he is, and Jhin is coming in late, as Mr. Deo, that they want to bench, you're coming in late. Tress is going to get run down, and he's going to get murked. And even the Jhin is going to get murked. Okay, use the barrier, but Ash is walking him down, and he picked up the kill, man, but he's dead. Okay. I'm not opposed to that, Dixon. I'm not opposed to walking them down like the dog they are, man. I'm not opposed to it at all.
Oh no, Echo.
Echo is going to get killed by the Grump. Kill him. Okay, he got out. Got out. And just like that, man, you know, everything that they had worked for in the early game, you know, picking up those early kills, it's pretty much wiped out. You know, they're just 600 goal ahead now. You know, they did manage to steal the Dragon, man, but I felt like that's one of the plays that you just decide to, you know, let them have it and try to, you know, fight for the next one. But they went all in for that Dragon, man.
I mean, as a jungler, objectives are not free.
And Thresh is probably okay. Now that's a nice play to knock that Alistar back. If he can time that play, I think he can neutralize a lot of what this Alistar is trying to do. And I have faith in Empress Kiana. That's another staple in the tournaments. I remember that name very well. I don't remember that person being a support player though, but
definitely.
I think he should be able to pilot Thresh. Our Alistar, who is sitting on a ward. Okay, kind of realize the ward is in, and that's a cute little mechanic that you know, a lot of you know, people in my depths, my elo depth is not aware of. You know, once the minion oh my gosh, a fight is going on, they're planning to dive, but are they gonna get the kill? Somehow Ash is tanking. Now it's back to Thresh. Oh my god, bro, this guy is, they're just, bro, I don't know if it's because I shout out Mr. JD Deadshot why these people are just dealing with this man like this. You know, they're just constantly diving him and killing him. Or I don't know if they smell blood in the water or why they keep running him down like that.
Well, one thing I can say though, the game is somewhat closer than I expected. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty close game, and these are the games that I like. You know, these close games. I do like the stomps too. You know, but I like when it's a little bit more competitive. And it looks like you know, for Street Gankers, I feel like they need to kind of pivot towards, you know, their players that are doing well and just sack the bot lane, man. Like the bot lane is you know, they're just getting a run down over and over. Maybe they need to play towards the top side where Mordekaiser is having you know, a decent laning phase. I mean, he's up in CS, he's 2 kills up. Even the Diana, you know, very close in CS, 2 kills up. You know, this is the time as a jungler, which I'm not a jungler, by the way. Where you kind of just decide to, you know, let me just ignore this bot lane and just try to, you know, farm on the side, you know, where my carries are doing well. And Thresh caught out in the jungle, and oh my gosh, man. Yeah, this bot lane they're not being safe at all, man. I doubt these guys wear seatbelts, bro. They're just, you know, they're not safe at all.
Alright, so based on the current state of the game, what do you think any of these teams needs to do, or needs to do? No, it's need to do.
So on the side of you know, Street Gankers, man, I think you know, the bot lane and the support that JD Deadshot and High Frequency, they need to just, you know, not get dove, number one. But and just allow their top laner and mid laner to carry them, and also the jungler is not playing bad himself, he's doing fairly well. I think that's kind of where they need to try to help their team, help them out. They can't just keep dying over and over again.
Okay, this is Xin Zhao.
A little bit of greed right here. Looks very familiar.
I mean, he was already out and just went back in, but yeah, like you said, very familiar, very very typical of junglers. I myself is one of them.
Yeah, and that is where being greedy doesn't pay. You got the tower top lane, you got to kill top lane, and somehow that Krugs is so juicy, so tasty. Almost like, you remember when KFC had that big seal, bro? That big seal when they were giving away chicken, you couldn't resist it, bro, no matter how long the line is.
Yeah.
And, that's kind of how that Krugs was looking to him, and yeah, he invested his life for it, which is not ideal, bro. And now they're behind about 1.5k gold.
I don't think that's too bad, right?
I mean, at this stage in the game, not really. If you look at where the items are at, they're pretty close. Minus I guess the bot lane looks a little bit ahead, but it's not that bad. And Fresh is up, getting run down again. He's probably dead here. Yeah, man, this bot lane, they're trying to set a record. Do you remember what our record is for most deaths time?
No.
Oh, that's a good engage from Diana, but now she needs some type of support, and she did manage to take out the Ashe, bro. Just like I said, man, if I feel like if Street Gankers just pivot around their carries that their mid and top were ahead, they're in a good position to still be competitive in the mid to late game. Recalling on a ward right there in his face. Alistair decides, Empress Kiana decides not to engage that one. Looks like they're planning for another dive on the Jhin. Oh,
get out.
Nice dodge, nice dodge. Are you reading chat?
Yeah. Zana said that the jungler is acting like me, playing like me.
Oh, well, I didn't really call any names still, but I didn't call names, but the greed is real, bro. The greed is real. I mean, how do you feel about this Thresh pick next time? I mean, I haven't seen a lot of Thresh, especially in the pro player scene that I've been watching a lot of games. Haven't seen a lot of Thresh. I mean, doesn't seem to be very effective. I mean, if you count dying 5 times effective, I think he's doing very well. But apart from that, not much going on for this Thresh pick. I think it was a good choice for this team comp.
Yeah, I mean, I still think this Thresh is doing okay. Just I think he got caught out 2 times. Outside of that, it's just the power of the MMC bot lane that caused those additional kills. And he has landed quite a few hooks and kept his ADC alive 1 or 2 times.
Mordekaiser here it looks like Echo is gonna try to gank him. I mean, I always hate ganking Mordekaiser because he can just separate you from the fight and wop. And he does do it. He separates the Echo, and Echo is getting chased down. Oh my god, I think Echo is probably oh no, he'll live.
No,
he has his ult. Maybe not for long, bro. This Mordekaiser is massive, bro. Wow, he's just beating them down, man. 1v2. And they literally can't do anything. The running just okay, and managed to get the kill. But while all this is going on, Atakan is being taken. And from my several games watching pro play, this is always the objective that you want to avoid, because somehow the team that starts it usually ends up on the losing end of the fight, and that's exactly what happened. Street Gankers started the Atakan, and MMC managed to just walk them down and show them why this objective is just so difficult to take.
Yeah. I've lost a couple of games at Asakan as well. uh, especially when my team, you know, they don't want to follow. Why is it resetting so many times though?
Yeah, that's an interesting. It doesn't look like, and I think they're having a TP coming in from Mordekaiser, and I don't think they're gonna be able to get it, bro. I think they're all gonna die here. I think they're probably gonna die. Yeah, I mean, they're just committing. Okay, okay, they got it. But okay, one for Atakan. That's not bad. You know, I'll take it. I'll definitely take it.
I think that was poor target selection.
For some reason, instead of just walking it off, you know, they're still trying to fight it, and they looks like they are going to manage to get out. Are they? Oh my God, these guys are just fighting non-stop. You know, for every reason they find to fight.
Nice.
And I can't even tell who's winning. There's just so much going on. Are they gonna finally walk off? No, walk off. Why?
I think that was bad. Our poor target selection by the top laner. I mean, the support was probably the only one he could get, but you know, the support is not the one damaging the Atakan. If he wanted to starve somewhere, he could have gone on the Echo.
The Ashe, yeah.
Or, I mean, I think the Ashe was too far, but at least the Echo who is on the Atakan, you know.
Yeah, I mean, probably that would have been the play right there. And just looking at these scorelines, this Ashe is 7-2, bro. 7-2.
Nice.
Massive Ashe, bro. This Ashe is massive. 2.5 items in comparison to Jin, who is 1.5 item. Yeah, this Ashe is going to be massive. And even the action, you know, slowly, you know, got himself back up in the game. Doesn't have a lot of kills, but you know, a lot of assists. That's 12 total assists, and he's also 2.5 items. But Diana is actually right there behind him, you know. So
yeah, I think they should just.
You think they're gonna decide to fight this? I think it's just too late.
I know he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. And that's something that plagues a lot of you know, even in the pro scene is, you know, you're not in a position to contest these objectives, and you just linger around the area, you know, versus, you know, Diana goes it, bro. That's a one shot. That is what a one shot is, right?
And I really enjoy playing. So I used to play Diana jungle, I mean mid, and I never like playing the or building the items that they suggested. I always thought, you know, it's too squishy. But then I went into plat and I'm like, okay, cool, let me try this. And I got a triple kill. Even though, you know, my team set it up for me, but it was still a nice game there.
Yeah, that was and I mean, she's not even you know, it's not even 3 items. It was just, you know, 2.5 items, and just managed to one shot the action right there. I know he doesn't have any magic resist, man, but that's a lot of damage for, you know, for 2.5 items.
Yeah, he was low from the exchange with Xin Zhao. I think they definitely need to start getting mid right now. Just get mid lane so that you can open up the map a little bit more. Give your team some more real estate.
On the top lane here, we have 3 people going in on this Mordekaiser, who's probably just going to ult one of them and just beat him down like he always does. Echo does have ult. He's going to use the ult to dodge out on some of the damage. And he's 1v2 versus the okay, Echo is probably going to die here. Oh, he's dead. And I think these two have enough damage to beat down this Alistair and this Ornn. If they have a proper target selection, I think they can do something. Flash over by the Thresh going in, and bro, this fight is just all over the place. But Action came in and managed to clean up the fight, and again, that was a 2v4 towards the end, and MMC picked up all the kills right there. And they're in a decent position now to walk them down and try to end the game. And oh my God, this Diana is just despicable damage right there. I don't think it's gonna be enough, man. You're gonna get run down by the Echo, and he's dead. He did manage to pick up a kill before he died, though.
I don't think that's worth it, though. The Ping and Baron. Yeah, everyone is dead on your team. Well, see.
Yeah, this is looking a little bleak for Gankers. I mean, yeah, this looks like a rough one. And they're definitely going to pick up Baron here. Are they going to delay for Action? I don't think they are. They're just going to snag it up. Action will be the only one without Baron buff. I will feel bad if it was me, but you know, for the betterment of the team, I understand.
Totally. All right, so now with Baron, do you think the red team can at least get 2 towers mid?
They at least should get mid lane.
Okay.
I'll give them that one. But with the macro, I'm not sure. You know, if they are if they'll be able to get a lot more. If I feel like maybe Diana or Mordekaiser needs to start side lane a little bit more, and just hope that Jin and Fresh and even Xin Zhao can hold a few of these towers. Mid lane, try to stall this Baron out a little bit. We have Dragon Soul coming up, in a little bit also. It's gonna be a tough one. They're gonna have to figure out how they can slow the game down and try to scale up a little bit more.
Yeah, I definitely think with the 1-3-1 comp, oh my word, as I said that.
Dead, bro. He is gone. Oh my gosh, Diana got that 700 gold shot down right there, bro. I think that's worth, bro. That is worth, minus the fact that Akshan got the revive, but that's 700 gold in his pocket right now, so.
But what was Xin Zhao doing there? He has no jungle camps up. 1. 2, the enemy team has Baron. You have no vision on them. No reason to be going in your jungle there.
Yeah, it's just taking a stroll, in a dark alley, by yourself.
And here's another team member doing pretty much the same thing. Except it's Mordecai, and he can probably get 1.
He's probably gonna die too, bro. I don't see this ending well. Click the lantern. He couldn't click the lantern. Not fast enough on the keyboard. His hands are probably as old as mine.
His hands is.
Hands are. Sorry, English is not my first language. It's Patwa.
All good. All right.
So they did manage to pick up three towers with the Baron, that decent Baron play, and they did manage to pick up Dragon Soul on the back end also. So all in all, a very good Baron buff. And this just snowballed, so fast. After I think where it started all going downhill. I don't think it's all the bot lane. I think it's just a little bit of greed from the top side of the map, jungler overstaying up, a little bit, in some areas that he shouldn't be at the time. I mean, yeah, the bot lane kind of fell behind, but I mean, yeah, he's like 50, that's 30 CS down. Several kills down.
2.9
oh God. Nice flash. Had to flash right there. Isn't a proto belt item that you build on Diana like earlier on? I'm not sure what the build is these days.
It depends on which build you're going. I normally build proto belt Zanya's, and what's that item? The one that gives the burst when you get the kill.
A Storm Surge?
Yeah, Storm Surge.
Yeah, he does have Storm Surge, but I think he went not that the build is the issue here. I'm just curious how this is. Oh my God, that is
go. There we go.
Wow. Yeah, this is probably how they're gonna get back into the game, bro. Counting on this Diana to get some kills, and he needs to be playing a lot more safe. White Raven. Oh God. Yeah. But with Action reviving you, who needs to play safe when you can just die and get revived?
Yeah.
So from here they have 4 kills. Only the Mordekaiser survives, and they're probably gonna walk down this mid lane. And I think they're in a good position where they can end the game. It's 19 seconds on the thresh. Who's like can't really do anything. The next carry is up in about 20 seconds. So I think they should be able to end the game.
Yeah, that should be game. Once everyone commits to it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Maybe they decide to run it down. I've seen crazier things. No, they are. Yeah, they're probably gonna end it.
Comes in, Zhao, get a kill. No. All right.
That's game, bro.
That is game.